All right, shalom, shalom. We'll go ahead and get started. All right, so on the face to east, give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who I learned this truth from. All right, and we give all praises to Yahweh, all right, who these people ignorantly call God and Allah, all right, as well as to his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah, all right, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right, this is your brother Rakagabar out here once again, all right, to prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, all right, as well as to bear the lost sheep of the house of Israel unto the marriage of Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, and as we can see, we at the end of this man's kingdom. All right, in today's camp, man, I want to touch on the fact that the Israelites, all right, have an incorruptible inheritance reserved for us. Okay, as the Israelites, we have an incorruptible, right, inheritance that's reserved for us, man. All right, and the main thing that is pretty much gonna, start that inheritance is those new bodies. Okay, this is all I was meditating on, man, is the fact that we're about to receive those incorruptible, immortal bodies, man, as Israelites. Okay, starting with the elect. Okay, to the point to where the same body that Lord Yahweh Shah has, as he's sitting up there on the right-hand side of the Heavenly Father, we're about to receive of that same body, man. You see, so we got this this inheritance that's waiting on us. Okay, that's reserved, right? So let's start off in we're gonna start off in 1 Peter's. Okay, 1 Peter's, I believe, chapter 1. All right. Okay, give me one moment. Yeah, Con, this is 1 Peter's chapter 1, and we'll start from the top. All right, it says, Peter, an apostle of Yahweh Shah, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia. All right, it says, elect according All right, it says, elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High the Father, and through sanctification of the Spirit, all right, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shah, grace unto you and peace be multiplied, all right? So this is going out to the elect, right? We know the apostles and the disciples, they were sent out, all right, to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Okay, the elect scattered in these different nations, man. It says, blessed be the Most High and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shah, which according to his abundant mercy hath begotten us again unto a lively hope by the resurrection of Yahweh Shah from the dead. Okay? So through Yahweh Shah, man, we have this hope. Okay, we have a hope that we're gonna be pretty much saved from the oppression of the white man, all right, and delivered and given our glorious kingdom, man. That's what all the prophets was waiting on. You see, for us to be delivered, all right, from this tyranny, all right, to receive that immortality, which is what we're going to touch on, all right, and to receive our kingdom, man, to where we're going to reign and live forever on the planet Earth as gods. You see that? Right? And as we're going to show you, this is a mystery, and not everybody can receive it. All right? It's not supposed to be understood, yet alone received by everybody, man. All right? Only for the elect. You see? Verse 2, it says, elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High, the Father, and through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shah, grace unto you and peace be multiplied. All right? Verse 4 says, to an inheritance incorruptible, right? And undefiled, and that fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you. You see that? Right? So the elect, starting with the elect, Israelites, all right, we have an inheritance that's going to be incorruptible, man. Right? That's why Lord Yahweh Shah said, store up your treasures in heaven, right? Where neither moth corrupt, okay? Where thieves can't break in and steal, okay? Because this inheritance is going to be incorruptible in immortality, man. Okay, something we've never witnessed before, right? It says to an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you. So it's already reserved. All right. The Most High already has this prepared, all right, for his people. Okay, he already has those everlasting tabernacles, okay, which are those new bodies, all right, prepared, all right, for the elect, man. All right, and the Israelites who come back through the elect. You see, and this is that mystery that is going to be revealed to us when Lord Yahweh Shah returns, man. You see that? Hey, Shalom, bro. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Brakatah. Right? It says, verse 5, who are kept by the power of the Most High through faith unto salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time. Okay, so upon receiving salvation, man, all right, this is when we're going to receive that incorruptible inheritance. Right? This is when we're going to receive those immortal bodies. All right, and this one we're going to be rejoined with Lord Yahweh Shah. Right? Okay, let's grab this in Matthew. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 6. All right, starting at verse 19. It says, and this is red letter, it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth. It says, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Right? That's why I just said in Peter's, this inheritance is going to be incorruptible. It's not going to be made of the fashion that this world is, man. Right? It's not. Things are going to be completely renovated, if you will. Right? We know that this architecture, the way things are done on this side, you know what I'm saying, the driving cars and shit like that, that's not going to be taking place, man. All right, it's going to go back to ancient times. All right, how things were done in the ancient world. Okay, but the glory of it is going to be that, you know, there's going to be chariots, right? There's going to be, we're going to be gods on this earth. Okay, it's going to have a whole different glory than it has now, right? But it's going to be incorruptible. You see, it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal, man. And that's why it tells you in what's that, Isaiah chapter 60, we're gonna have our doors open day and night. Okay, we're gonna have our doors open day and night, man. We're not gonna have to worry about somebody coming in and robbing and taking your shit. You know what I'm saying? Having to worry about your belongings and your possessions. You know what I'm saying? Being taken from you by somebody else. Okay, that's not gonna happen in the kingdom of heaven, man, for the Israelites. You see, all right, and this is that inheritance that's reserved for us. Okay, that it's ultimately promised to us, man. Okay, right? He says, verse 21, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. All right, so our mind is going to be whatever, you know, most people on this side, man, their treasure is in this world. Okay, their treasure is in carnality, their careers, their, you know, social life, and the sports, the games, right? That's where these people's heart is, man. I mean, they're so totally taken by this shit. Hey, you got millions of people that are looking to tune into that Super Bowl, man, which is all a scripted game. Okay, there's nothing wrong with entertainment, but at the end of the day, this is where these people are fully vested in, man. This is why they can't comprehend the things of the heavens. Okay, but our treasure, all right, lies in the world to come, man. Right, this is why we're constantly putting money into our spiritual bank account as the elect, because we want to cash out, man. We want to be amongst the first Israelites to receive of those godly bodies, man. The first ones to experience what it's like to have that power surging through us. You see, we want to be amongst the first ones, okay? And that's why we out here doing the work, man, because this is where our heart is, all right? This is where our mind is, okay? It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also, man, okay? So we're looking forward to the things to come, okay, quickly, right? The things that are right around the corner, man. All right, and the first thing that's gonna happen is what? We're gonna be changed, man. Okay, we're gonna go from being terrestrials, all right, to being extraterrestrials. See, meaning we're gonna be able to reside in the heavens and on the earth. Okay, we're gonna be extraterrestrial, man. Okay, like your Super Saiyans, right? Like Superman, which his name called El is pretty much Hebrew. You see, but that's gonna be us. We're gonna be those super those extraterrestrials, man, that's gonna be reigning and living on this earth. You see? All right. So let's grab that in 1 Corinthians. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 15. And verse 39. All right. It says, all flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, and another of fishes, and another of birds. Right? It says there are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial. Okay, celestial bodies, the angels have. Celestial bodies going into the stars, the galaxies, right? But it says there are celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, which we have a terrestrial body, which goes into the earth. Okay, bodies that are composed of the elements in this earth. It says, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another, right? It says there is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars, for one star differed from another star in glory. Okay, so we know the angels, man, they have power, all right, in those bodies that they have, okay, because they don't have terrestrial bodies, right? They got celestial bodies that allow them to do otherworldly things, okay, because they're not from this dimension. You see, we talk about angels and demons. Well, yeah, they come from the spiritual realm, man. All right, they come from a totally different dimension to where they defy the laws of gravity, the laws of physics, right? And that's the same type of abilities that we're going to have, okay? All right, let's continue. It says, I'm going to skip down to verse 42. It says, so also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption. It is raised in incorruption. So again, right now we have these corruptible bodies, man. Okay, we got to do particular things that the angels don't got to worry about, man. They don't have to eat in those bodies they have. Okay, there's different glories to these bodies and the bodies that they have. Okay, it says, verse 43, it is sown in dishonor. So like it is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. All right, so that's what's going to happen when we receive of those new bodies, man. We're going to go from being in this weakened state, all right, to being raised in sheer power, man. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay, to where the same things that the Messiah was able to do when he walked this earth, all right, we're going to be able to do those things, man. Okay, and you're going to start seeing, particular of those miracles and signs, all right, on this side, okay, from the men of the Lord. All right, but as we get those new bodies, it's going to be in its fullness, man. You see, it says, it is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. Okay? It says, it is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body, because we know dealing with these bodies, man, we have a spirit created within, man, that is immortal. Okay, you can't kill a spirit, right? Our spirits are immortal, but these fleshly bodies decay, they die, they get old, right? That's why we're gonna have to have a body to where our spirits is gonna be able to live in forever and ever, man. All right, and that's what we're showing you in this lesson. All right, it says there is a natural body and there is a spiritual body, right? It says, and so it is written, the first man, Adam, was a living soul. All right. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit. All right, but you understand it, Adam was Lord Yahweh Shah. Okay, the first and the last. Okay, the beginning and the end. right? That's referring to the Lord, man, right? But here's the point, verse 46. It says, howbeit, that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and after that which is spiritual. So first we have to bear these natural bodies, all right, when we came down here on this earth. Okay, then after this, all right, going into the glory of the kingdom of heaven, right, we're gonna bear those spiritual bodies, man, those extraterrestrial bodies. Okay, right? Okay, verse 47, it says, the first man is of the earth, earthy, right? Made of the elements in this earth. The second man is the Lord from heaven, man. So now Lord Yahweh Shah, we know he's in that godly body. Okay? All right, he's now in that godly body, man, to where he's returned back to his glory that he had from the beginning. Okay, and that's why we're fervently waiting on him to return, so that we can be put back in those bodies, dealing with the elect. Okay? Right? It says, verse 48, as is the earthy, such are they also that are earthy. And as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. So we know in these earthly bodies, man, you know, you're very limited to what you can do. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You get tired. Okay, you lose stamina. You lack energy. You got to go to sleep to recharge, right? You got like what? One mode of transportation. Walk, run, maybe jump. Okay, but in the heavenly bodies that we're gonna get, man, we know some of the abilities we're gonna be able to take flight, right? Everything that was written that Lord Yahweh Shah was doing, man, we're gonna be able to do that and then some. Okay, so walking on water, right? Manipulating the elements, okay? Moving at the speed of light, right? And these particular things, okay, are even outlined in the scriptures, man. Right, let's see if I can grab this. Okay, we're gonna be able to move at the speed of light. Well, really faster than the speed of light. Okay, teleportation. Okay. Right, you had an example of teleportation in back during the time of the Babylonians, man. Right, where an angel pretty much teleported Habakkuk to Daniel when he was in the lion's den to give him food. Okay, so these are all feats and abilities of having a heavenly body, man. Let's grab this in Wisdom of Solomon 5, or I believe that's actually verse or chapter 3. All right, give me one moment. Let me see where I can find this. Yeah, Con, this is Wisdom of Solomon 3, and verse 4, it says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. It's going into the elect. It says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. See, going into the incorruptible inheritance that's reserved for us. All right, and what starts that is these immortal bodies, man. It says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. It says, as gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. Here's the point. It says, in the time of their visitation, okay, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble, right? So it's metaphorically speaking. Now, when you read in Matthew chapter 17, you know that Lord Yahweh Shah was transfigured before a few of the apostles, man. Meaning what? He transformed into that heavenly body. Okay, and when he did that, he had a glow to him. Okay, he was shining forth, right? And that's the same thing that's going to happen to us, man. When we get those new bodies, it says what? It says in the time of their visitation, okay, we get beamed up and changed, All right, and then we're going to come back down here. Okay, and what's going to happen, it says, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. We're going to run like sparks, right? And whenever they depict Quicksilver or Flash, they show it like a lightning bolt or like a spark, man. See, and this is all a mystery, like it's about to tell you in 1 Corinthians. This is a mystery, man, meaning a lot of people are not going to be able to receive it, okay? But again, these are different feats. A few of the feats and abilities we're going to have when we receive those new bodies, man. Okay, being able to take flight, like it says in Isaiah, the 40th chapter, right? Okay, right? I'm going to grab that real quick. Okay, and again, this is just a few of the things that, you know, is listed to give us a glimpse of what's coming, man. Right? This is all a part of bearing that heavenly body, man. Okay, and again, this is reserved for the Israelites. This is Isaiah 40 and verse 29. Matter of fact, Salakia, I'm going to start at verse 28. It says, hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainted not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding, man. So you have people that'll scoff and mock about the fact of receiving an immortal body and being turned into a god, but yet you can't begin to grasp the understanding of the Heavenly Father, man. And another thing, you Christians love to, you subscribe to everlasting life. Well, this is what that everlasting life is going to look like, okay? But it's not going to be for everybody. It's going to be for the Israelites, man. And this is what that immortality looks like. Okay, it looks like receiving of a heavenly upgrade, okay, from the creator of the ends of the earth himself. So you can imagine the glory that those bodies are going to have, man. Okay, and again, we're showing you a few of the things we're going to be able to do, man. Right? Isaiah 40, and yeah, it says, verse 28, there is no searching of his understanding. Verse 29, it says, he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Right? Did we not read in 1 Corinthians 15 that these bodies are sown in weakness, but they're going to be raised in power when we get upgraded? Okay? Verse 30, it says, even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. Going into what? That the earth is being weakened over these millenniums, man. And that we're now in these weak, decrepit bodies, to where you lucky if you live up to like 70 years old. Okay? We're weakened because of Esau has polluted everything, man. Okay, but here's the point. Verse 31, it says, but they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. So we're waiting on Yahweh what? To send Yahweh Shah, man. Because I'm about to show you, at the appearance of Yahweh Shah, that's when we finally going to know the glorious body we're going to get. Okay? It says, but they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. See, so again, another metaphor. Okay, we're going to mount up with wings as eagles. Meaning what? That's being able to fly. Okay? They taught us what metaphors was in school, man. Comparison of two different things, okay, using like or as, okay, or simile or metaphor. Okay, but we're going to mount up with wings as eagles, meaning we're going to be able to take flight. It says they shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint, meaning we're going to have infinite stamina, man. We're not going to be weary and get tired from running a mile and you get winded. No, we're not going to get winded, man. We'd be able to run around the planet Earth, okay, 1,000 times over, all right, and not be phased. You see? But again, that's going into the heavenly body we're going to receive, man. And no, it's not going to be a solar flare that's going to be shot off from the sun that's going to give you Israelites power, man. No, that's not how it's going to happen. You see? Right, but once again, these are a couple feats, man, we're going to be able to do, all right, when we receive this upgrade. Okay, so let me grab this in 1 John real quick, and I'm going to jump back to to that in 1 Corinthians. Right? This is 1 John. Okay, which John was one of the original 12 disciples, man. So he spoke with the Messiah. All right, he knew of the glory and the immortality that was coming, man. Right? And this is what he told us. Okay, 1 John 3 from the top. All right, it says, behold, it says, what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us that we should be called the sons of God. Okay, the Israelites. Right? Yasher Allah means a prince of the power, man. Or in other words, the son of God. It says, therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Right? And that's why they can't begin to receive, all right, understand the mysteries of the kingdom, man. Starting with those new bodies. You know, immortality, right? Living forever and ever and having spiritual powers. Yeah, because they don't know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Right? But here's the point. It says, verse 2, it says, beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. You see, it says, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is, man. You see that? So when Yahweh Shah appears for the second coming, we know that he's coming back, and he's not coming back as a man, right? Which I'm gonna grab that. So when he comes back as a God, it says, it did not yet appear what we shall be. We can't tell you how tall we're going to be in them new bodies. Okay? We can't tell you the height. We can't tell you the not lumens, but the aura that's going to be put off. Right? We can't tell you how comely we're going to be, the apparel, right? We can't tell you those specifics, man. Okay, we know that when Yahweh Shah appears, though, we're going to be just like him. It says, when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. You see that? And now he tells us that he's not going to come back as a man. All right, he's coming back as a God, man. Let's grab this and give me one moment. All right, give me 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm blanking on where that was at. I wanted to say Isaiah 63, but okay, Con, Isaiah 47:3. All right, Isaiah 47:3. Okay, it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, going into the exposing of America, Babylon the Great, and these Edomites. It says, yea, thy shame shall be seen. It says, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. You see that? So when our Lord returns, he's not coming back as a mortal like he did 2,000 years ago. No, he's coming back as a God, man, in the epitome of his power. And so when we just grab 1 John 3, right, it said we're going to appear just like that. You see? We're going to appear just like that, man. So can you imagine that? Right? That's that power that's going to be reserved for the Israelites, man. Starting with the elect. Let's grab that again. 1 John 3:2. It says, beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. Right? It says, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And he just told us he's not coming back as a mortal, man. He's not coming back as a man. So he's coming back in the epitome all right, of that godly power. You see that? All right. So going back to 1 Corinthians 15, right? Verse 48 again. It says, as is the earthy, such are they also that are earthy. Okay? So 2,000 years ago, Yahushua came back he was in that earthy body. But even in that body, okay, he still has spiritual powers, man. Right? But it says, and as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. It says, here's the point. It says, and as we have borne the image of the earthy, which we bearing this shit now, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly, man. You see that? Right? So we are going to receive new bodies, man. We are going to be made immortal gods as Israelites. And as I'm going to show you, we're not going to be just floating up in the clouds, you know what I'm saying, in a fourth dimension, right? Granted, we'd be able to go there, okay? Right? That's why Yahushua said that where I am, ye may be also. He's in a different dimension. We're going to be interdimensional beings, man. Extraterrestrial beings, but we're gonna reign on the earth. Okay, and not only on the earth, we're gonna venture out into all of these billions of planets and galaxies that the Most High created for the Israelites, man. You see? But yeah, verse 49, it says, and as we have borne the image of the earthy, we also shall bear the image of the heavenly. It says, now this I'll say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Neither doth corruption inherit incorruption, man. So again, the flesh and blood, it can't inherit the kingdom. Okay, because going into the kingdom of heaven, man, it's not just going to be on planet Earth. It's going to be in outer space, right? Other dimensions. You see, these bodies aren't able to go outer space, man. You know, we know these devils, they haven't been past the firmament. They haven't even explored more than 5% of the ocean. Okay? But those are all things reserved for Israelites when they receive those upgraded bodies, man. We're going to be able to do all those things, man. Okay? Whether you believe it or not. Right? It says, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Verse 51, behold, I'll show you a mystery. See? That's why it don't matter if you don't believe it, because it's a mystery. Right? Really, you're not supposed to get it. If you can't get it, you're not supposed to, man. Okay, but the elect, we get it. Okay, and once again, okay, how do you have millions of people that are Christians that subscribe to everlasting life? Well, what in the hell did that look like, man? What does it look like? This is what it looks like, man. Receiving of a new body. It says, behold, I'll show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. Right? It says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. Okay, with the last trump, the seventh trumpet goes into the return of the Lord, man. Yahushua return. Okay? It says, at the in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. You see that? It's going to happen in a blink of an eye, man. We can only speculate. We don't know the exact science behind it, right? But Lord Yahushua returns on that chariot, man, with the angelic powers. They're going to come in that glory and that light. It's going to be like looking up and seeing the sun, man. But Yahushua is going to be brighter than that. Okay, and when we see that, it's going to be in a moment's notice, man. We get tractor beamed up, and we're going to be changed, man, forever. Okay? Right? And this is coming soon, man. It says, verse 53, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must, I love that, must put on immortality, man. Meaning to explore the expanse of our coming kingdom, to be able to venture out into these different galaxies and dimensions and whatnot, we must put on immortality, man. We must receive a new body. Okay? That's why scriptures say this. All right? We were created to be immortal, man, as Israelites. You see? Let's grab that in Wisdom of Solomon. Right? We ultimately, we weren't created to die, but we know that the wages of sin is death. And this is the reason why we have to suffer this fate. But we know that once we receive those new bodies, proceeding to Ezekiel 36, Jeremiah 31, Hebrews 8, we're going to have the laws, commandments put into our spirits, man, to where we're going to be perfect beings. All right, and perfect beings aren't going to be able to die. You see that? But this is Wisdom of Solomon 2. All right, let's grab this, Wisdom of Solomon 2, showing you that we were created to be immortals from the jump. All right, but this story pretty much had to play out. All right. Okay, let's grab that. All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon 2. And let's start. We'll start at verse 22. It says, as for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not. Which again, this is one of them mysteries. Just grab it in 1 Corinthians 15. It's a mystery because these people can't receive this. It says, for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not. Neither hoped they, Salakia, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned a reward for blameless souls. See, these people don't understand there's a great reward coming for doing this work and for standing stiffly for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. They're the greatest reward known to man is coming, man. What more could one ask for than receiving power? You know, being able to live forever, being able to eat, drink, and be merry forever, man. Okay? And having spiritual powers to use as you please. Okay? What more could one ask for, man? Okay, these people don't have power on this side. You got wealth, you got fiat currency, where this place is $30 trillion in debt, meaning all your so-called wealth is actually not worth shit. Until you pay all that debt off, that's the only time where this money, right, will begin to actually have its value restored. Okay? You people are walking around in credit card debt, right? Walking around a paycheck away from being homeless, which they just now pretty much legalized homelessness, right? So you people you have a perceived status, man, in this world. Okay, these celebrities have a perceived status, but when these lights go out, they're gonna be on the same playing field as your average Joe. Okay, as your average typical citizen walking around these streets, man. Okay, so you people are gonna see true power, man, when these damn lights go out. Okay? But yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 2. And 22 again, as for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not. Neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned a reward for blameless souls. Here's the point. For the Most High created man to be immortal. You see? And made him to be an image of his own eternity. Okay? So the Israelite man was created to be immortal, man. Right? We were created to live forever and ever. And we know scriptures say 1,000 years is merely a day to the Most High. Right? So if we were made to live forever, man, we ain't gonna be having to keep track of time. You see what I'm saying? We're not gonna have to keep track of time and worrying about, oh shit, man, I'm running out of time. I haven't been able to explore all these different galaxies. I wasn't able to explore this planet, this world. Okay, what's in the 95% of the ocean that they haven't explored, right? Because when you go into the ocean, man, that's a very scary place, right? Like it's a whole lot of shit down there. These people, hey, it would take the spirit out of these people, man. So how much more so, man? If there are billions of planets out here that are just as big, if not bigger than the planet Earth. Okay, and why is that? Because we're gonna live on them, man. Brothers are gonna be given planets to set up shop, right? And to be able to continue pushing out the blueprint of the commandments on all these other planets, man. Absolutely, man. That's precisely what's coming. It says, all right, it says, for the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity, man. Right? So the Most High don't worry about time. Okay, you can't put restrictions and boundaries on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Right? So that's exactly how we're going to be. Verse 24 says, nevertheless, all right, nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it, man. So death came into the world, all right, through wickedness, man. Right? The wages of sin is death. But if we're gonna be in a perfect body, that's gonna be impossible to sin, meaning it's gonna be also impossible for us to die. Okay? Right? Okay? All right, Con, let's grab this in Second Ezra, man. And as you can see, all the different prophets, man, and the men of the Lord, they went into immortality in these new bodies we're going to receive, man. So it's a mystery, but yet for the elect, all right, we clearly see this puzzle, man. I mean, it's all throughout the scriptures. All right, this is this is Second Ezra. All right, Second Ezra chapter 2. Okay. All right. Second Ezra 2 and verse 10. Right? It says, "Thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel." It says, "Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles, which I have prepared for them." You see that? So those everlasting tabernacles, man, that's that everlasting life. Receiving those new bodies, man. Okay, and that's gonna be the first thing that's gonna start our incorruptible inheritance. That's what brothers are waiting on, man. We waiting on fervently ushering in the return of the Lord, man, so we can finally get that upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Finally be able to make our imaginations reality. Okay, and once again, this sounds taboo to the people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these are the same people who subscribe to the supernatural, anime, Marvel, DC, right? Really, you can't be amazed by that, man, if you're not giving credit to the Most High. Okay, he's the one who put it in their minds to think of that shit, right? Why? Because those are different feats we're going to be able to do. Those are examples of things that the Israelites are going to be able to do, man. Okay? That's the only reason the Most High allowed these devils to be able to script and come up with particular ideas, showing somebody being able to take flight, being able to alter your reality. You know what I'm saying? Travel to other dimensions, manipulate the elements, man. Phase through walls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Make clones of themselves. Okay, being able to they call that shit. Being able to transform into a totally different person. Being able to change your height. Okay, being able to, turn into a giant. Being able to shrink to the size of an ant. Walk on water. Okay, and these are small examples, man. These are numerous examples of things we're gonna be able to do. Okay. But yeah, Second Ezra 2:11, it says, "Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles, which I have prepared for them." So those bodies are prepared. We don't know how they're gonna be composed. We don't know the celestial elements, right? That's gonna be in them bodies, man. But when the Lord, the Yahweh returns, and when we see him, then we're gonna know exactly what type of bodies we're gonna have. You see, it says, verse 12, it says, "They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary." Okay, and this goes into some of the perks of the kingdom, man. We're not gonna labor again. Okay, we know these heathen are gonna build up our kingdom. They're gonna minister unto us. These elites, they're gonna be the first ones made to serve unto us, man. Cupbearers and out in the vineyard slaving, right? We're not gonna we're not gonna labor and weary anymore, man. That's gonna be these heathen are gonna have to go through that, going through those curses. You read in Deuteronomy 30. They're gonna have to go through that time frame of 1,000 years of brutal, hardcore slavery, man, building up our kingdom. They're gonna be laying brick by brick those golden streets. You see that? They're gonna be setting pearl by pearl, emerald by emerald, right? You know what I'm saying? All the lovely stones, okay? They're going to be setting those things. They're going to be toiling, working for 1,000 years, building those things up. Just like we built up this man's infrastructure, man. They're going to lay the streets of gold for the gods to walk upon, man. Or levitate, if we choose to do that. Or teleport if we choose to do that. Right? Okay? That's the glory of those new bodies, man. We're not going to be just confined to being able to do things one particular manner. Right? We'll be able to see these people's thoughts, read their thoughts, see their intentions. Right? See, man, look, man, it's about this. I can't even put it into words, man. But we know through faith and through these things that are written, man, this is what's coming, man. Okay? Imagine that, man. Brothers just levitating down at this street, but this street is made of pure gold, like transparent glass. So you sitting there seeing your reflection in that glorious body, man. The buildings, the architecture is built up with all manner of gemstones and jewels, man. You know the frequency the earth is going to be vibrating on? Okay? Ooh-wee. Hey, it says, they shall neither labor nor be weary, man. That's why scripture say there's a rest coming to the people of the Most High. There's a rest coming to us, man. You imagine that? Eating, drinking, and being married for millions and hundreds of billions of years, man. Right? No time limit on it. Okay? Well, that's what's coming, man. It says, verse 13, go and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened, man. And you better bet your last fucking dollar, man. We praying, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, get us the hell up out of here so we can finally step into this glory, man. It says, that they may be shortened. So the time is short. We about to get up out of here, man. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Okay? That's the point. Okay? Those bodies are prepared, man. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah got them ready, man, to bestow them bodies on us, man. You know what I'm saying? When you look at like animes, you know, the characters may have different forms. Might have a first form, second form, but then they got their final form, so where there's no upgrading from that. Okay, well, we about to have those final forms, man. Okay, that infinite, unlimited power, man. You see? Right? Let's grab this in Revelations. Okay? Revelation, the 5th chapter. Because again, we're gonna be ruling on this earth, man, and beyond. Okay? But we're gonna be gods on earth. Okay? All right, Revelations 5, we'll get to the point in verse 7. And this is speaking of Yahweh Shah, Lord Yahweh Shah. It says, and he came and took the book out of the right hand, Salakia, out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And you read about this account in what's that, Daniel chapter 7, right? It says, verse 8, and when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of odors, which are the prayers of the saints. Verse 9, it says, and they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, the understanding, the mysteries, which is now being given, all right, to the men of the Lord, the elect, right? It says, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nations. Right? Here's the point. Verse 10, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth, man. So there you have it. We're not reigning on the earth right now. Once again, there was a series of events had to play out. We had to go through the curses. The white man had to be exposed for being a devil the Bible speaks about. Okay, we're waiting on all hell to break loose. Okay, fervently. Okay, these different things had to play out. But, all right, as this rulership is being taken from the Esau, and given to the Israelites, man, we're going to be made kings and priests, and we're going to reign on this earth in those immortal bodies, man. Once again, this is a glory that we can only fathom, man. We don't, you know, even when you go into the apparel, okay? And I just speculate, but that apparel is going to be able to glow. Like, it's not going to be made like this, man. Like, you read the accounts where particular people were healed just by touching Yahweh's garment, or by walking in the shadow of Yahweh Shah, all right, or if that was Peter, okay? But imagine that type of power, man, in a whole new body, man. See, you see that? And again, we don't know exactly how it's gonna be fashioned, okay? But I wanted to grab this. I believe it's in Maccabees, man, where it goes into you had those angels was beating the shit out of Heliodorus. It kind of gives you a vision of he looked up and he saw the angels. All right, he said they were very comely, and they had on like an entire golden apparel or golden armor. You know, let me see if I can grab that. You know, and these are just, again, just glimpses and examples of what we're about to be enter into, man. Okay. I forgot exactly where that's at. I know it's in Maccabees. Give me one moment. I'll type in Heliodorus. You know, man, shit, man, we can't wait, man. We really want to see what those bodies are going to be like. All right. All right. Because I believe this was when Heliodorus was trying to come up to and take money out of our treasury. All right. But give me one moment. I'm gonna try to give me 1 second. The second Maccabees, man. I'm trying to find that account. Yeah. I'm just trying to give an account, man. Giving an example, a glimpse of a potential, way those bodies are going to look, the apparel and whatnot. Okay, Second Maccabees 3:25, it says, "For there appeared unto them an horse with a terrible rider upon him." It's going into an angel, man. It says, "and adorned with a very fair covering." It says, "and he ran fiercely and smote at Heliodorus with his forefeet, and it seemed that he that sat upon the horse had complete harness of gold." See? Now, we ain't gonna just wear the same attire, but one of the things we be able to wear, man, shit, a fucking entire golden armor, Salakia, Imagine the garments, the cloaks, like the elder apostle Tahar said, man, we're gonna dress like superheroes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna dress like otherworldly gods, man. We're not gonna be putting on tights like they show with Superman and shit. Putting on them fucking skin tights and some tighty whities in a cape. And we're gonna have a cape. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have mantles and whatnot. But we're gonna have armor, man. We're gonna be given a sword. We're gonna be given all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We had a power to where we be able to imbue that sword with whatever element we want to do. You see? Yeah, man. It says, it says, moreover, 2 other young men appeared before him, right? Which, keep that in mind. It says young men, because the angels, Yahweh Shah, the angels, they don't look old, man. They're not up there looking all elderly. Now, they got that infinite ancient wisdom, but they're young. We know when we get those new bodies, man. I don't know what age we're gonna be. Can only speculate, but we're gonna be in our prime. Probably like 30. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be young. We're gonna be very fair, very comely. You see, taller stature, perfect physiques. You see that? Moreover, 2 other young men appeared before him, notable in strength, excellent in beauty. You see that? Excellent in beauty, man. Okay? and comely in apparel. So whatever garment, whatever they had on, man, it was mesmerizing. It says, who stood by him on either side and scourged him continually and gave him many sore stripes. So we're going to be a nation of gods down here with that power, man. And we're gonna be a very, very comely, man. A very comely nation. You know what I'm saying? To where our women, they're gonna be, they're gonna be restored. You see that? You ain't gonna have to have no BBL in the kingdom, right? Fucking lipo and all this plastic surgeon shit. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. We're gonna have perfect skin, glass skin as they call it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have all that as Israelites, man. We're gonna have excellent beauty, okay? And we're gonna be reigning on this earth, man. See? Right? And just like those angels was beating the shit out of Heliodorus, we're gonna be punishing the people. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna have that power for nothing, man. We're gonna utilize it. We're gonna flex it. We're gonna have to have the people in subjection, man. Like it says, we're gonna rule them with a rod of iron. You see that? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, it says, let's grab this and grab this in Romans. Grab this in Romans 2. Okay. All right, this is Romans chapter 2. Salakia. All right. All right, this is Romans 2, verse 5. It says, but after thy hardness and impenitent heart treasured up unto thyself wrath against the day, Salakia. But after thy hardness and impenitent heart treasured up unto thyself wrath against the day of wrath and revelation of the righteous judgment of the Most High. He says, who will render to every man according to his deeds, to them who by patient continuance in well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality, eternal life, man. So we know that, Revelations 22, man. Yahweh Shah is coming back to reward us. He's going to reward the wicked with death, and he's going to reward the elect with immortality and power, man. It says to them who by patient continuance in well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality, eternal life, man. Right? So it's all throughout the scriptures that we're going to receive, and that we've always been waiting on this immortality, man. This eternal life. It's always been in the scrolls. All right, it's always been what the ancient men, the prophets, we're all seeking for, man. Okay? And it's no different in these times. The only difference is that we're finally about to receive it. Right? We're finally about to receive this, man. Okay? We're finally about to get it. All right. All right. So grab that in Romans 8. All right. Okay, this is Romans chapter 8, and we'll jump to the point. Right? It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. Yasher Allah, man. The Spirit has found the elect. It's continuing to gather the elect by means of the words of the prophets going out. It's gathering the elect. All right, and we're being confirmed that we are the Israelites, man. Verse 17, it says, and of children, then heirs. It says heirs of the Most High, because we're his sons, right? And joint heirs with Hamashiach. It says, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together, man. You see that? So we know the 144,000, which are the elect, the first fruits, we're going to be made joint heirs, man. Lord willing, we're that number. We're going to be made joint heirs, you know? which we can't even fathom that, man. Like, we didn't do nothing to be worthy, to deserve, to literally receive joint heirship, right, with the King of Kings, man. You know, but that's what's promised to us. It says, and of children then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with the Mashiach. Okay, so we're going to be joint heirs of that power, man. Okay, we're going to be made joint heirs of the power. That's why it says in Zechariah 12 and 8, let's grab that real quick. We're literally going to be as Lord Yahweh Shah, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be many Yahwehs. You know, we're not going to be Yahweh Shah, but we're going to come into the fullness of the same power, man. Okay, for the 144,000, right? Okay, let's grab that. Okay, that's Zechariah 12 and 8, right? He says, all right, I love this precept. It says, in that day shall Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. But you know, all of our people are feeble, man. That's why we grabbed Isaiah 40. It said, even the young men shall faint, right? We're all weary. We're all weakened in these damn decrepit bodies, right? But here's the point. It says, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, okay? But you know, David has spiritual powers, right? But it says, and the house of David, which goes into the beloved, shall be as God. Okay, once again, another metaphor, man. It says, the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, before them. Who's going to be that angel before us? Lord Yahweh Shah, man. When he returns, like we grabbed in 1 John, and when we see him, that's exactly what we're going to be, exactly how we're going to be, man. You see that? It's crazy that we're about to receive this, man. You know, it says, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of Yahweh before them, right? But it makes sense that we're going to be joint heirs because the 144,000 were with Yahweh Shah in the beginning, creating all this stuff, man. So it's going to go back to its rightful owners. See, it's going to go right back to its rightful owners, man. That power, all right, is going to go back to its rightful owners. So we're going to have the power to create, the power to manipulate elements, interdimensional travel, and all these other things, man. Okay? Because really we had that glory back in the beginning, but we're going to be returned to that, man. And again, this is a mystery that these people can't get, right? See that? It says, as the angel of Yahweh before them, man. Okay? And we know all of Israel is going to have spiritual powers, right? But there's going to be levels to it, man. Same ones you see out here suffering, okay, for Yahweh Shah now, they're going to receive the greatest portion of that. See, that's all right. So let's go back to Romans 8. That's why I said we're going to be joint heirs, man, because we're suffering with him. Okay, so it's a beautiful story, man. You know. All right, Romans 8. Okay. And verse 17, it says, and of children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah. It says, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together, man. See, the Most High ain't unrighteous, man. He not out here about to just have us suffering for nothing, being a spectacle unto men and angels for nothing, man. Nah, this is all for a reason, man. It's the same way Yahweh Shah had to come down here and suffer. All right, so did the first fruits. But just like he was glorified and received that power, we're going to receive that same thing, man. You see that? It says, verse 18, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us, man. So the Apostle Paul is pretty much like, look, he know we going through all these damn afflictions, suffering, have to pay taxes and all this bullshit, slave. But we know when the lights go out, man, we're not doing this shit no more. You know? And that when that glory comes, when that immortality comes, man, I'm not going to think back on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we'd have the ability to, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to look back on this fucking shit, man. We're not going to think back on this nightmare. We're going to have eternity, right, to too much time on our hands to, you know what I'm saying, be focused on using our new abilities and whatnot to care to think back on this shit. When you have to go outside and stand outside and get scorched by the sun. Or you go outside and you fucking hands down there about to fall off if it's too cold out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, we're not going to be thinking on that shit, man. Right, but verse 19, it says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God, man. And we're being made manifest before the people now. Okay, before all of creation, man. Right? I'm gonna skip down. All right, let's skip down to verse 23. Slakia, verse 22. It says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. All right, it says, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit. It says, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of the body, of our body, right? So we're just waiting to get the hell up out of these chains of darkness, man, is what they're called. Okay, these chains. Okay, I believe the elder went into, man, we're not in darkness anymore, right? Because we found a light, but we're still in these chains, man. I can't just teleport at a thought. I'm saying I can't just phase behind this damn building behind me, go to a different dimension. You know what I'm saying? Just create something out of thin air. Okay, because we're in these chains, man. We're restricted. Okay, we're greatly restricted, man. All right, hey, shalom to all the Akim. All right, shalom, shalom. All right, we don't have that ability yet, but we know that when Yahweh comes, man, we're going to be free from these chains, man. He's going to break these chains. Okay? He's going to break these damn chains, man. All right? Okay, all right. I think I'm going to end it off in, we'll end it off in Wisdom of Solomon 6, because now that we've gone into pretty much the immortality, man, we got to, the reason we're doing the work, because this is what's required to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? If we want to be those gods reigning on earth, that nation of kings and priests with power, okay, we have to seek this wisdom out, man. All right, so let's end it off there. All right. Okay. All right, Wisdom of Solomon 6, and we'll start. All right, at verse 17. We'll start at 17. It says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. Now this is going into wisdom, right? It says the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love, and love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption, right? So what did we grab when we first opened up? We have an incorruptible inheritance reserved. But in order to receive that incorruptible inheritance, we had to, it says, and love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. So we have to come back to serving our Creator, man, right? It says, verse 19, and incorruption maketh us near to the Most High, right? Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. Okay, here's the point. It says, if your desire be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore, man. You see, that's the point. Hey, shalom, bro. You said what? Assalamu alaikum. You believe in the Bible?
Absolutely.
You do? You go back to one of these people on this chart? One of these people on this chart here? You heard about the Israelites before?
Yes, I know all about the Israelites. Native American, bro.
Okay, con. So you be from the tribe of Gad. Potentially be from the tribe of Gad. You from the depending on what part of Native America you from, but yeah, I'm just out here to wake our people up, tell them the good news, the gospel. If you believe in that, you should subscribe to that.
Amen. Should preach it, bro.
Yeah, con.
We need to listen.
Yeah, people.
The lion.
Yeah, Lion of Judah, Yahweh Shah coming back. True names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah.
We're the real tribe.
Yeah, we the real Jews. We the Israelites, man. But yeah, I'm out here pretty much tell our people you gotta repent, keep these commandments, all right, or the Most High gonna put you to death and when all hell break out. You gotta repent, man. You gotta believe on these words.
But you also gotta stay positive.
Yeah, you gotta. It's a positive thing for sure.
For
sure, man. But yeah,
stay up, man.
You too, bro. Shalom. But yeah, man. That's pretty much the point. That's pretty much the point. I'm gonna end it off there. All right. Sometimes Jake be throwing me off. They come up, man. He be throwing me off, and because sometimes you want to deal, sometimes you don't. But anyways, man, I'm gonna end it off there. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Rakakadash. Dead to America, Wall Baba Ball. Shalom.